10 hours of waiting in the House of Commons to be called to speak in the Syria debate, it appears it's not going to happen. So instead, I'm going to record the speech and put it out there. The question is, how many times are we going to support such a folly? What positive outcome has ever been achieved by following this path of engagement? Are the munitions stores full to overflowing? Is that why we're attempting to justify this planned action? We just don't know. When the Chilcot inquiry was set up, its primary remit was to define lessons learned. Its failure to report has left us high and dry to potentially make the same mistakes. During the inquiry, when asked whether the invasion of Iraq increased the threat of terrorism, Eliza Manning Buller, the head of MI5 at the time, told Chilcot that it had radicalised the British citizens who saw it as an attack on Islam. Alistair Campbell, chief spokesman for Tony Blair, the Prime Minister who took Britain into Iraq, was asked at the inquiry, looking at the huge cost and loss of life, at the effects of the stability of the Middle Eastern region, and the development of international terrorism within Iraq, do you consider that overall the policy has succeeded? He replied, could things have been done differently? Almost certainly. But what, by who, when and where and how, we still do not know. General Frederick Viggers, Britain's senior military figure in Iraq in 2003, told Chilcot that the situation after the invasion was rather like going to the theatre and realising you were watching a tragedy as the curtains came back. The Chilcot inquiry has not reported, but the lessons are there if we go looking for them. But we have not. Instead, we will spew death and destruction across Syria, where pertaining to seek to destroy an unseen and often unknown enemy, and we will improve nothing. We rightly praise our armed forces for their professionalism and courage, while we still forget many who have previously served, often returning home damaged physically, mentally or both, only to rely on charity. Our priorities are seriously skewed. We should be working to establish peace, helping to rebuild roads, buildings and bridges, both physical and metaphorical. But our lack of courage stops us from having faith in humankind. Fear comes easily, revenge at the stroke of a pen. We should be trading goods with Syria, facilitating exchange of students and professors, learning from each other, opening up dialogue across societies. Instead, we shall bomb Syria, killing innocent men, women and children, and in doing so, we shall radicalise another generation of young men and women, effectively doing Daesh's job for them. And 12 years from now, people in this place will validate the government of that day's decision to kill more innocents. This must stop somewhere. We can take a step towards a better outcome by saying no, not here, not now, and not in my name. A better future is possible, and yes, there will be setbacks, there will be challenges, but we've tried this so many times before and it does not work. Bombing alone will not bring peace. It will bring death and destruction, misery and anger, and ultimately retribution. In the past, I've heard people who support such an action use phrases as collateral damage and necessary evil. 3-year-old Alan Kurdi's body was washed up dead on a Turkish beach. His death was caused by drowning, but his fate was determined by bombing. We work in this protected and privileged bubble with the power over other people's right to life. Do not support this deadly and futile act of folly.